Good.
Major change of plans. Tonight, we will be sleeping here.
Hi, we are Sagar and Ami. As you know, we spent our Christmas in New Plymouth. This city has so much to offer that we instantly fell in love with it. After a pretty challenging day yesterday, we are now in for an epic historical road trip for next 2 days. While researching for this trip, we came across Forgotten World Highway, and the more we read about it, the more excited we became. So in 1900, they were building a railway line from straight for Taranaki to Okahukura. It was a long project, so it took years to build. But for that railway line to build, they needed a highway, or let's say a road. So they built a road, and they settled along that road. So after the railway line finished, settlers were left, and the road was of no use. So it slowly become forgotten, and I think that's why it's called Forgotten World Highway.
Our first stop was Pioneer Village Museum. We are usually not so museum kind of people, but this one was one of its kind outdoor museum. What I loved about it though was the authenticity of it. They have installed 40 historical structures dating back to 1853. Basically, it represents lives of Taranaki pioneers in the 19th and 20th centuries.
And we're in the entrance building right here. All of our exhibits are numbered and named, so you can navigate your way around. You can go anywhere around here. It's 10 acres, so it's quite a large area. This is there's another train station out here, and our sheep are there as well. We've got chickens wandering around as well. Okay, so there you go. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So this is my happy place. It's just so pretty. And you know, when you open an old book, you get that smell. You actually feel that smell in this old library. And I was just going through some of the books, but I saw this and it says, please read and pass it on. And I think that sums this whole thing up very precisely. Do you think they would give me a job back then?
She's getting arrested.
For the next hour or so, we just walked around the museum. We saw some old houses. Some of the shops. And we had a bit of fun as well. And then we left for the Forgotten World Highway. by the way, we are not in New Zealand at the moment. Apparently, this region, which is called the Republic of Whangamōmona, it is kind of an independent. We have got our stamp on the passport as well. So Whangamōmona used to be part of New Zealand, and they declared themselves as a republic back in 1989. So basically what happened when the New Zealand government was revising the border of Taranaki, they excluded Whangamōmona from Taranaki, and they were trying to include this region into Whanganui. But the people of Whangamōmona wanted to be part of Taranaki, so they protested. But nothing happened, so they instead declared themselves as an independent, or they declared themselves as a Republic of Whangamōmona. So since then, the people of Whangamōmona consider themselves as Republic of Whangamōmona, not as New Zealanders, which is quite interesting. Major change of plans. Tonight, we will be sleeping here.
So initially, when I was researching for the Forgotten World Highway, I thought it is gonna take us at least 2 full days.
So what we were gonna do before that, we were gonna do as many places as we can in one day, and then we were gonna go back to our accommodation, right? And then next day, obviously we have seen all the places before, so we would just pass them as soon as possible and then complete the rest of the sports.
That was bad plan, sorry.
Yeah, so there was a major issue in the planning, which we didn't realize before. So when we were actually doing this, we realized it would be very tedious to just pass all the sports again. So instead, we decided to spend night anywhere in between the Forgotten World Highway.
But the thing is, we didn't plan for this. We couldn't find any accommodation, of course. But we found a little tiny place, which is very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's at Tangarakau Gorge. So, yes, we are going to spend the night in the middle of the forest. And we got our food sorted. And we also got our wine.
Yeah. So yeah, we are all sorted for the night. I'm still a bit worried, but I think I can trust Sagar on this. And yeah, we'll hope to see you tomorrow. Obviously, that didn't go as we thought it would go. We had the most uncomfortably cold night ever.
Yeah, but we had a fun night. To be honest, yeah, we really had a fun night.
Yeah, it was.
Apart from cold.
Yeah, it was magical.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here's what happened. We had our dinner. We chatted for a while, and then we thought it would be best to just, sleep. So we went to bed, and it was just getting colder and colder.
We thought, okay, it's a summertime. How cold it can get.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, yeah, one jacket will be enough for enough to spend a night in forest. But turn out that was very cold night.
And obviously we weren't equipped for that. He was using towel as
a blanket. and I think you were using a beach
picnic mat.
Oh, picnic mat.
We were tossing and turning throughout the night, and it was just so cold. Anyway, so in the morning we we were kind of like woke up around 6 o'clock-ish.
Yeah. You're right.
And then we just thought we might as well just start our journey. So yeah, we left around 6:30.
And we went to the last town on Forgotten World Highway,
Yeah.
which is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's Tomarunui.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, we tried whatever vlogging we could during that time.
Yeah,
but
we didn't vlog much. Yeah.
it didn't turn out a good footage. So here we are. We thought we had so many gaps when we were vlogging last day. So I thought this would like fill all the gaps and will give you a better idea what actually happened the next day. So yeah, that's what happened, and hope you have enjoyed this vlog. We are working very hard.
Oh, and we also like to know, if you got in that kind of situation, would you spend a night? Would you spend a night in a forest, in a middle of nowhere?
Yeah. What would you do?
What would you do? Yeah, we also want to know that. And one more thing, if you like our vlogs and if you want to help us, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.